Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. I am here today to get my hair cut from Jason at Old Blues Chapter and Verse. Say your traditional...
What?
Say howdy.
Howdy readers. Howdy, I don't know, haircut aficionados.
HairTube. Anyway, but we did this once before, but it wasn't really about books. It was just Jason cutting my hair. So we decided this time to think about hair in literature and stories we've read. Of course, Jason could come up with a lot more than I could.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I came up with something.
So he's going to talk about some of them, but and I have my glasses off, so I can't see what he's doing. So it'll be a surprise at the end. But anyway, so the first story that actually, the only story I could really think of where hair, and especially a haircut, plays a significant role is in the Bible. It's in the book of Judges, and it's the story of Samson and Delilah. Now, Delilah was not Samson's wife, but they were fooling around, and the people who were opposed to Samson. Ooh, that feels really short, Jason. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway.
Well, there's more. It's gonna come off. Actually, I'm cutting it longer right now so that I can then even it up.
Okay. Anyway.
You said
So.
your neck.
Okay. Samson. Oh my God. Okay.
Samson, go on. Tell the story.
So Samson had incredible strength, and nobody could figure out why. And yeah, he causes a lot of death and destruction, and can't really be defeated. And so I can't remember who. The people who are opposed to Samson want to find out what the secret to his strength is. So they pay Delilah off to find out. So he tells her one story, and so she does that, and he breaks free. And then she pressures him again, and he tells her another story, and he still breaks free. And you'd think at this point Samson might be a little bit wondering why she wants to know this information, but anyway, he doesn't. He caves the third time and says that it has to do with his hair. Like, his hair can never be cut. Which I'm thinking, like, you know, he's a grown man, so his hair must be, like, long, right? I mean, you'd think it would get in the way. You think it would
Be like Crystal Gale hair.
Yeah, Crystal.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
In ancient times. So anyway, I will leave where you can find the story of Samson down below. But of course, so she cuts his hair, and the authorities come in, and they're able to get him, because he's lost his strength. But there's a great song by Regina Spektor called Samson. And yeah, I love it. And it's kind of a midrash sort of version of
I never thought about it like that, but yeah.
Jason, that is really short. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Oh, all right.
You're the one who told me how short you wanted it.
I know, but I normally it's wet, so then it shrinks up, you know. But we
Stop
heard
around.
from HairTube, like.
Sit up straight.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So, Jason, what are some of the hair of characters in literature that you really remember?
Yeah, so I can't think of any hair cutting scenes in literature that I remember that are noteworthy or what have you. But I can think of really beautifully written passages dealing with the character's hair. And one of those is in Marilynne Robinson's novel, Home? I almost said Glory, because the main character is Glory. And the last two books in the quartet are named after the main characters. But it's in Home. And we have the character Glory Boughton. And she is back home, and she's taking care of her dad, who's this old pastor, and he she lays him down for a nap or something one afternoon, and Marilynne Robinson describes his hair as it's like a wisp of white hair, right? And she describes it as, I don't remember exactly how she says it, but it's either she describes it as either the steam or the smoke given off by the work of dreaming, which I just thought
That's pretty.
was absolutely gorgeous. So that's one. And
Don't forget the
I know. And another one is, so I've been talking a lot on my channel on the community board here lately about Oscar and Lucinda, and how I'm going to be doing a read-along of that in October to coincide with Victober, Oscar and Lucinda being a neo-Victorian novel. But the main character in the book, when he's a child, Oscar Hopkins, his hair is described as being wiry, always awry. And I always really loved that expression.
You love the W sounds, right?
Well, I love the fact that, like, if you look at it on the page, the final word in those three words, awry, A-W-R-Y, looks on the page like a conflation of the words wiry and always. And I just think it's wonderful. And it's a really, it's a really good example of Peter Carey's attentiveness to language and to how language sounds, how it looks on the page. When you read his best books, you see examples of this all over the place. You see examples of him paying that level of close attention to sentences, sentence by sentence, right? So those are two examples I can think of. Yeah.
All right, we want to know what examples you guys have of characters that their description of their hair, or if there's like a hair cutting scene in the book that is pivotal. I want to know if you guys have any examples of those kinds of things where, like, a description of a character's hair, somehow changes your view of them, or gives you an insight into the kind of character they are.
Or just makes them kind of pop off the page, right?
Yeah,
just
right.
visually pop off the page. It's much easier in some ways to think about this with movies, because we've got...
Right. I was thinking of in The Fugitive, when Harrison Ford is escaping.
And cuts his beard.
And I don't know, he's in like it looks like a bathroom in a tunnel or something like that. I don't know where it is.
He's in that guy's hospital room.
No, that's not where he cuts his...
It's where he cuts his beard. Yeah, it's that guy's hospital room, and then he steals his scrambled eggs and makes a sandwich out of it.
No, but I think he shaves it first, because he's totally...
No, he cuts it, and then
now
he shaves it off.
Now we're gonna have to watch that movie.
No, he cuts it short with scissors, and then he shaves it off. Because shaving a beard off with a razor...
No, I know. I remember how he pulls the hair and cuts.
Yeah.
But I just didn't think that part was in the hospital.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Where's he gonna get a razor? You're not gonna get a razor in a tunnel.
Well, no, but he. All right. Anyway, maybe I can.
And you're the one who has seen this movie a million times.
I have seen that movie a million times. I'll look for a clip of that. See if I can find Harrison Ford cutting his hair in Fugitive, but
cutting his beard.
Well, he dyes his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's not in the hospital room.
That's in the tunnel, right?
That's in his little. Oh, it's not in the tunnel. That's in that.
It's like a little crappy bathroom somewhere. But
it's in his.
But he walks into a tunnel and then it transitions to that scene.
It's a magic tunnel that leads to a crappy bathroom run by an old Russian lady with a drug dealing son.
No, he doesn't. That's not where he. That is way later in the movie. He's all the way back in Chicago by then.
Sit up straight.
He's all the way back in Chicago by then. Like, that is so much farther in the movie. We are totally watching that now. Anyway, yeah. So in movies, I can think of, you know,
More examples.
hair. Right, like, don't we always think of, like, Ophelia and Hamlet, like, with her hair, like,
That's a great example from literature.
in the water, and,
Gertrude
like,
talking about.
her hair is, like, full of flowers, it's floating out behind her,
Yeah,
right?
I think Gertrude has a line that mentions Ophelia's hair. She's born up a while. Yeah.
And aren't there a lot of, I mean, Shakespeare's always playing with, like, gender and you know, women playing boys and those kinds of things, and there's got to be some hair cutting involved there, right? Like Twelfth Night?
Yeah, or hair just being tucked up into wigs and things.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, I think that there is some hair cutting involved there.
Oh God, Jason.
What?
Nothing, I'm just really nervous.
Well, it shouldn't be.
I
think it looks okay.
He did a great job last time, yeah.
Here, turn and look at me. Okay. Yeah. I think it looks okay.
You done, you think? I can put my glasses on? Oh, trim a piece of hair. So my hair was wet last time, but then after watching some hair tube videos, we were instructed, no.
To cut hair while it's dry.
Don't do that. Oh, it feels 1,000 times better.
How's that look?
Yeah, I think it looks good. You did a good job. You're good at this. Let me know what you think of my hair too,
And
down below.
And let us know, yeah, those like you said, those examples of noteworthy hair in literature.
Yeah.
Or haircuts from literature.
Be curious.
Or from cinema.
Yeah.
That'd be fine too.
Yeah, so I'll provide some links down below. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. BookTube, remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.